That was Maranatha with blessing, honor, and glory. Well, our scripture for today happens to be one of my favorites, James 1:19. It says, "Let every person be quick to hear, slow to speak, and slow to anger." So what is James basically saying? If you want good communication, first of all, of course, be quick to hear. That means hear what the other person is saying. And did you know that about 80% of good communication is the ability not only to hear, but also to understand? Then he also says, be slow to speak. That means think through what you are actually going to say. Don't listen just so that you can answer and give your opinion, but actually listen and then be slow to speak. And then, of course, he's talking about being slow to anger. Now, one of the wonderful fruit of the Spirit is, of course, self control. And when you have self control, it's because you've been quick to hear, you've been slow to speak, and also, as well, you've been slow to anger. And that is what James is getting across. He says, he's not saying that, you shouldn't get angry, but he says to avoid being angry over the wrong thing, he says, of course, you need to be quick to hear. Then you make a decision that you're going to be slow to speak. That means that you're going to think through and also, as well, consider the person that you're talking to as well. And then, of course, he says, be slow to anger. Make sure that you're angry for the right reasons, for the righteous reasons, the godly reasons, standing up for those who cannot speak for themselves. These are the things that we should be looking for, and as well being very wise in what we are doing in this area. So he says, be quick to hear, slow to speak, and slow to anger. And what's going to happen is, of course, you will be able to communicate and also influence people in your world. A little thought for you today. Now we have for you right now Hillsong with Can't Stop Talking.